country. There's gold in them hills and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills and I've got the fever.
Well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I am in the Arizona desert. I am again on some bumpy ass dirt road heading back into a mining claim. Private mining claim. Going to be doing a little bit of prospecting. Going to be doing a little bit of metal detecting today. It's about a 6-mile drive back here on this road, this bumpy road. I'm going to be using the MineLab GPZ 7000, the GPX 6000, and the Gold Monster 1000. What's the difference between the machines and how would you use them in conjunction with each other, or what would you use them for separately like that? But we'll talk about those machines and go do a little detecting and see if, see if we can maybe find us a little nugget or something like that. This area that I'm going to, nuggets have been being found lately by a few people, so that's why I got to go on out there. And I know they're not using the big machines to find them, so I may get lucky with one of the bigger machines. But anyways, so want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. And let's just go see if we can find us some gold. Thanks for coming along, guys. Well, I made it out here. Tell you what, it's a little bit on the chilly side still. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. It's only about 40 degrees out here. There's a little breeze blowing in the air, and it's a cold breeze. I feel like I'm up in North Alaska or something like that. But it is cold. Anyways, I don't know how long of this I can handle out here swinging. But anyways, I's here, so let me show you the detectors, and let's talk about them for a moment. Okay, I got 3 detectors here. I got they're all MineLab, the GPX 6000, the Gold Monster 1000, and the GPZ 7000. The 6000, it comes with the 11-inch coral, and it also comes with this here 14-inch. This one you basically only use in highly EMI conditions there. And let's see, so then this one has an external speaker, which is cool, and it'll give you a little more depth. The 6000 is very lightweight. It only probably weighs maybe 4 pounds, 4.5 pounds, maybe like that there. This Gold Monster, that's a VLF detector. I've just got the little small 5-inch coral on there. That one also comes with the 10-inch too. But hunting gold, we like to use the 5-inch coral. This one here also has an external speaker on it. Pretty lightweight there. That probably only weighs maybe 4 pounds, if that there. And then you got this bad big boy right here. That comes with the 14-inch standard coral on it. And there's no speaker on this one here though. And this one here probably weighs, oh man, that thing's heavy. It feels like it's 10 pounds, but it's probably only about 8 pounds. But that's pretty heavy. And I did pick up this 19-inch coral to even give me about 30% more depth. And can you believe these things sell for $1,500? You tell me there's $1,500 worth of material in there? I don't think so. Anyway, but I think they come with a bundle, some of them do. And so some people are just selling these, and you can pick these up for like $450, $500. But it comes with a harness, because you'll probably want to wear that if you're detecting long. Has this wobble stick thing you can hook up, so you can have one hand hooked to this and the other hand hooked to your detector. You put your picks and everything. Well, you can figure all that out. There is no external speaker in here, so this one you have to use this wireless module. Has a speaker built in here, but I use headphones too. You should always use headphones, especially windy conditions. You can hear those faint targets. Your batteries will last longer, and got to beware of snakes though walking around, but I don't think there's no snakes out here. But anyway, these are the 3 machines. This one is a VLF. This thing will go off crazy out here because there's so many hot rocks out here. So as you're walking around detecting, it's constantly chirp, 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 chirp. So you have to kind of decide if it's just hot rocks, or there's a lot of mineralization up here where your PIs, they don't go off like that there. But since this area has been detected quite heavily and a lot of trash and pieces of gold have been found here, that's where I'm going to now take the bigger machine out here. I would want to take that one out to detect if I knew there was trash, because I don't want to be digging deep trash targets. But since I know this area's been pretty well cleaned up, that's where I'm going to go over with that big one and see what I can find. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to suit up here. If it gets a little bit warmer, I may crawl back in the truck and warm up here a little bit. But I'll let you know if I find anything good. Now Chris is back out here. See, he's doing a little some dry washing and detecting at the same time. Let's check him out here. You find anything good?
Just that one little piece so far.
You found a piece?
That one little piece of the rock.
Cool. Nice. Well, so you're finding gold. Finding gold. Look what he's doing, man.
Time to take clothes off.
You know, you call it freaking freezing out here.
It was. And you start digging,
Yeah, you'll warm up real quick. Well, I got a lot of area to cover here, so I better get swinging. Wind kind of sucks, so I apologize for any background wind noises that you may be picking up here in advance, in case you do. I got a target right here. I want to unplug this thing so you can hear what that sounds like. Let me do that. Let's see. Okay, so let me dig that up, see what that is. As you can hear, it's out of the hole. And I dug down probably about 4 or 5 inches. Let me see what that is. Well, it's just a piece of lead. But sounded good. Sounded good. It is important to fill all your holes back in too. It's getting tired. I've dug a few trash targets already. I think I'm going to start heading back towards the truck. There's another target. That sounds too loud to be gold. Let me get that out of the ground. That one was too loud and it kind of had the wrong sound. Just a nail. It was only down a couple inches. 22 shell. It's kind of a weird, I think it's lead. I think that's just a piece of lead. Huh. But I'm pretty sure that's just a piece of lead. Sounded good. Now there's a you can barely hear that. That's a faint. Sounds good. Let's get that out of the ground. Piece of gold right there. It's a piece of gold. That's a piece of gold. Right there. Really sounds off. It's not a lot of weight to it. Small, but that's a piece of gold. You know, one thing about this machine, you got to move very slow, low and slow, as they say, but you got to go extra slow. And it's those faint signals that I like to hear, those real loud boinkers. Those are generally not very good unless it's a big piece of gold, but generally it's those really faint signals that I'm listening for, and you got to go very slow to try to pick them up. And I just chased this piece of wire down about 6 inches. Damn. I hate getting in these washes, because when you get in the washes, it's where all the trash ends up at. So there's gold too, though, but oh well. All right, made it back here to the truck. Let me show you all the trash I found. Razor blades, which is really cool, finding these razor blades like that. That's a piece of razor blade. Maybe that broke off of that there, but razor blade, nail 22 shell. A couple pieces of lead, wire. There's another piece piece of lead, and of course a little gold nugget. It's always good when you find little gold nuggets. Oh man. Well, that's that. What I want to do now is show you this gold monster here. Let me turn that on. Okay. So I hunt in discrimination. I mean, I'm not in discrimination. That's constantly going off, chatter. That discriminate. You don't get all of the hot rocks. Don't pick everything up. So, but you generally hunt like that, and you just constantly, you gotta live with that beeping. That sounds good, huh? Shows it's in the all iron range. But listen, as you go over it, listen, as it goes away, it makes a noise going away from the target. That's a hot rock. And here's that piece of gold I found earlier. I'll show you what it does. It's here. It's in the gold range. Sounds really good. Even in discrimination, still goes off. Picks that up really well. It actually picked it up better than that 7000 did. You can't beat these gold monsters. That's an excellent machine. Simple turn on and go machine, but at VLF, so you got to live with the hot rocks and all of that. Now for the hell of it, let's see what happens with the 6000. Okay, turn this on. Tell you where I last hunted at in this machine. Okay, I was up at about the 2 o'clock position. You gotta let it do its thing there. So it's got a threshold there. If I go over that target, it picks that up. Sometimes I like to get down into auto, and you don't have a threshold. See, that picks that up pretty good too. Now also with the 6000, you're not going to get every single hot rock either, because it's a PI machine. Sometimes it may pick up the hot rock, but then you go back over it and it's gone. Okay, it's got a target right here. Piece of staple. Amazing. 6000 is picking up one of these rocks here. I'm going to assume it's this one right here. So that's an iron rock. And more than likely that's magnetite. Kind of sound like a police siren, didn't it? Going down the road. So that more likely is magnetite, and it's magnetic, and that would stick to a magnet, and that's why that's picking that up. But I don't see no visible gold in there. But I won't throw it away. Picked up a piece of tin. As you start to detect, sometimes this machine will just go crazy on you and go off. You got your noise cancellation button, so a lot of times you have to just keep hitting that noise cancellation button as it starts to go crazy. Sometimes you just got to live on it, that noise cancellation. It's one thing about it, it squawks a lot sometimes, and you just got to live with it. Brought me a couple dry washers in case I want to do a little dry washing, but I don't think I'll be doing any dry washing today. You know, Mind Lab does make some good detectors. I think that maybe they are a little bit overpriced sometimes, but all in all, they do make some pretty good detectors. And I think that probably the most popular one right now is the GPX 6000. That seems to be the hot one right now that people like to get their hands on. It's still a little bit pricey, but it seems like that's the one that's seems to be the best for right now. And I kind of like it too. That seems to be my go-to machine. Another little one metal detected? Oh man, that's pretty small. That's nice though. You're finding them. Sweet.
Slowly.
Well, I'll tell you what, that's all the fun I can have. It's windy out there. It's even got worse out there, so I'm heading back to the home front. But hey, I gotta get out. Gotta find me a little bit of trash, you know. Help clean up the desert. I'm just helping the environment. So all you environmentalists, I'm picking up the lead and cleaning up the desert. So hey, you're welcome. I even found a little piece of gold. Oh, crap. It's always nice when you find gold too, you know. It's always nice when you find gold. But anyways, I sure appreciate you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. Please like, share, subscribe, you know what they say. Leave me a comment down below. I know, I got my haters, what can I say? But anyways, I want to thank you guys coming along, all my supporters, channel supporters, Patreon people. You guys are all super help supporting the channel. I sure appreciate that. Anyway, you guys all take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. Remember, it's a very, very rough world. So, hey, until our paths cross again, be safe, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Like living and loving, paying the bills, keeping things real, man, you know the deal. But when it's time for me to unwind, I gotta go someplace where the sun can shine. And there ain't no better place than out in the country. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. Down and enjoy hanging out, and the kids are knee deep in the sand by the creek. Yeah, we're chasing the dog, let's put another log on the fire. There's times like these that make it all worth the while to me. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe how the color of gold makes you lose control. Well, there's gold in them hills, and I've got the fever. And there ain't no other place that I'd rather be. When the night comes down, we're all sitting around, playing guitars under the stars, singing about the nugget I've been dreaming about. And I say even the picture of it weighed 5 pounds, and it's right under the next rock, I do believe. There's gold in them hills, and I'm gonna find it. It's a sight to see, you can't believe